Hello and welcome to Modern World Dynamics, where we explore the intricacies of everyday life. This channel is your go-to spot for navigating the unpredictable seas of the modern world. We cover everything from social dynamics to personal development, and yes, even the ever-evolving landscape of dating. We're here to entertain, inform, and maybe even make you laugh a bit along the way. Today, we're diving into the world of dating, and more specifically, the importance of pacing. So buckle up and let's get started. Picture this. You've just met someone who caught your interest. You're excited and eager to get to know them better. That's a fantastic feeling, isn't it? It's like you're a kid again, unwrapping a present on a Christmas morning. But let's pause for a moment and consider a different perspective. Imagine you're a hiker setting off on an exciting new trail. You're pumped, all set to race up the mountain, but wait, that's not how hiking works. It's about taking in the scenery, understanding the terrain, breathing in the fresh air. If you sprint up the mountain, you'll miss the journey and probably end up gasping for breath halfway through. Now, let's bring that analogy back to the dating world. It's a common tendency, especially when we're smitten, to rush things. We get carried away by the excitement, the butterflies in our stomach, and we want to leap headfirst into the future. But just like that hiker, we need to pace ourselves. Let's weave a little story here to illustrate. Meet Tom. Tom is a charming lad who's just met someone he thinks could be the one. He's already planning the third date while the first one is still underway. He's pouring his heart out, sharing life stories, dreams, even discussing the names of their future pets. Now, as endearing as Tom's enthusiasm might be, it's also overwhelming. It's like trying to drink from a fire hose. Then there's Jane. Jane also met someone interesting, but instead of rushing things, she's taking her time. She's enjoying the process of getting to know her date, unraveling the layers one by one, like peeling an onion. Each date is a new chapter, not a whole novel. Jane's approach allows a more profound connection to develop, a connection based on understanding and mutual respect. So what's the moral of our little tale? It's simple. Just like hiking a mountain or peeling an onion, dating should be a gradual process. It's about savoring the journey, not just the destination. But remember, dating isn't a sprint. It's more of a marathon. Why is pacing so important in dating, you ask? Well, let's delve into that. Just like a well-told story, a successful dating journey thrives on pacing. It's the rhythm, the dance, the delicate interplay between two people learning about each other. Imagine, if you will, dating as a marathon. Would you sprint full speed right out of the gate? Of course not. You'd pace yourself, conserve energy, and enjoy the journey. Now apply that same logic to dating. Rushing into things like confessing your undying love on the first date might seem romantic in the movies, but in reality, it's more likely to send your date running for the hills. Let's take John and Sarah, for example. John was smitten with Sarah from the moment he laid eyes on her. On their first date, he was already talking about future vacations and meeting his parents. Sarah, on the other hand, was just getting to know John and was taken aback by his rapid pace. She wanted to enjoy the process of discovering each other. Unfortunately, John's hasty approach left Sarah feeling overwhelmed, and she decided to end things before they'd really begun. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you should move at a snail's pace. There's a difference between taking your time and being downright sluggish. The key is to move at a comfortable pace for both parties involved. And remember, folks, we're talking about dating, not a hostage negotiation. It's supposed to be fun. So let's not forget to inject a little humor into the process. Like when you accidentally spill your drink on your date, laugh it off and say, "Well, I always aim to make a splash on a first date." It's all part of the charm of getting to know someone. So as you can see, moving too fast can often lead to disaster. But with a steady pace, a dash of humor, and a healthy dose of patience, you're setting the stage for a more meaningful and enjoyable dating experience. Now that we've established why pacing is crucial, let's talk about how to master the art of slow dating. Imagine you've just stepped into a gallery of classical paintings. Would you rush past each masterpiece, barely glancing at the canvas? No, you'd take your time, appreciating the intricate details, the strokes of genius, and the stories each piece tells. That's slow dating. It's about savoring the journey, not rushing towards the destination. So, how do you master it? Here are some strategies. First, patience is key. It's like brewing a good cup of tea. You can't rush the process. You allow the leaves to steep, to release their flavors slowly. Similarly, let the relationship develop naturally over time. Don't push for immediate commitment or declarations of love. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a solid relationship. Next, communication. Just like a good novel, a relationship should have an engaging dialogue. Be open, share your thoughts, your dreams, your fears. But remember, it's a two-way street. Listen, really listen, to your partner. Understand their perspective. It's not about agreeing on everything, but about respecting and valuing each other's views. Now let's talk about boundaries. Just like a well-crafted sonnet, a relationship needs structure. Establish your boundaries early on. It's not about restrictions, but about creating a safe and comfortable space for both parties. A relationship without boundaries is like a ship without a compass, destined to get lost in the sea of emotions. Finally, keep things interesting. Think of your relationship as a long, winding road trip. You don't want to stick to the highway, zooming past the scenery. Take detours, explore new paths, create memories. It's these shared experiences that will strengthen your bond. So there you have it, the art of slow dating. It's not about speed, but about depth. It's about building a connection that's as strong as it is deep, as enduring as it is passionate. Remember, it's not about getting to the finish line first, but rather about enjoying the journey. So what are the benefits of taking things slow in dating? Let's explore. Picture this. You're building a house. You wouldn't rush the foundations, would you? No, you'd take your time, ensuring they're strong and sturdy. That's what slow dating is like. It's about laying a solid foundation for a relationship. It gives you the chance to truly get to know each other, to build a stronger connection. It's not just about the thrill of new love, but developing a deep, meaningful bond. And let's not forget, it reduces the risk of heartbreak. Rushing into a relationship can often lead to things ending as quickly as they started. But when you take your time, you're more likely to succeed. You see, it's not about reaching the finish line as fast as possible. It's about enjoying the journey. As they say, good things come to those who wait. Before we wrap up, we want to remind you to subscribe to Modern World Dynamics if you haven't already. Our mission here is to delve into the intricacies of modern life, and your subscription helps us keep the conversation going. We're also fueled by your generous donations. Every bit of support enables us to continue researching and producing these enlightening pieces. The donation link is conveniently located in the description below. Your support allows us to continue exploring the modern world dynamics that shape our everyday lives. Well, there you have it. The art and science of pacing in dating. It's not about rushing to the finish line, but rather enjoying the journey. Remember, it's about moving at a pace that's comfortable for both parties involved, especially the woman. Think of it as a dance, where both partners need to be in sync to create a harmonious performance. So whether you're new to the dating scene or a seasoned player, take a step back, breathe, and remember to take it slow. The benefits of slow dating are manifold, not just for the individuals involved, but also for the relationship itself. It fosters deeper connections, reduces stress, and ultimately leads to more satisfying relationships. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Modern World Dynamics for more insights into the everyday nuances of the modern world. Until next time, keep it slow and steady in the dating world.